I'm sure you've asked yourself a number of times while watching the last few episodes, where does everybody get those Cape York shirts from? Now it's time you get your answer. The Croc tent.
Well, there's no trip to Cape York that's ever going to be complete without dropping into the legendary Croc tent. Lee's the owner here. Lee, what's going on?
Well, the Croc tent has actually been running since '84. It was originally started on the Wenlock River, and the lady that started it, Linda, was a really courageous woman. She was there by herself when a crocodile, this is a replica of the real crocodile actually, attacked a man while he was fishing. The guy's son ran over, shot the croc, and she said, I want that out the front of the shop for the rest of its journey, basically. So we've had this replica of the crocodile out the front. Eventually, Linda brought the Croc tent to this site here. And in 2004, my parents decided they were going to hike to Cape York. So they put backpacks on, they hiked up the old telly track, went to the tip, came back to buy souvenirs, bought the shop and kicked me off to boarding school. And that's how my family have been here for 20 years, basically.
Well, I've got to tell you, when I asked, what is the history of this place? I wasn't expecting a yarn like that, but it is Cape York. Anything's possible. What do you reckon, Dino?
It is. How do you find it living out here, Lee? Obviously, it's fairly remote. You get a lot of tourists through, which is great, but, there's not, the neighbour isn't just next door, or, bread and milk aren't just down the road. And obviously, you got the environment out the back with crocs and that sort of stuff. How do you find it out here?
It's absolutely chaotic. You sleep very light. I think, just the funny things that happen, which I love. I don't like when things go to plan, and nothing goes to plan in Cape York. That's the beauty of the place. But that's just us living in the bush.
That's the environment, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously you were the hub for most of the souvenir buying up here.
Yeah.
What sort of stuff do you carry?
We stock everything from just your small hat pin to obviously your fishing polos, your work shirts, everything Cape York that you could possibly want or need, we stock here.
What about souvenir spoons?
I do still sell the spoon.
So what sort of thing, the family comes in, what sort of a package of souvenirs do they generally walk out with?
They all have to have their iconic shirts. So we do new designs every year with our photos. I've taken a photo of the croc in the backyard and he's on our fishing shirt. So everything we try and do very personally. We're proud of what we stock. We're proud of our quality, and we love people coming to Cape York and sharing this place with us. That's why we stay up to date with all the tracks up here and provide our information, because we want everyone to see and love this place like we do.
And what's your season? When are you open to and from?
It changes each year, just based on the wet season. We try to be open by about the Anzac Day. Sometimes the Jardine River Ferry's still shut at that time, just depending on the water level. And then we basically start calling it a day sometime in November. In November, it's so quiet that if it's a good fishing day, I shut the shop and I go fishing. So the priorities shift from that time. And, we'll say, guys, just send us a Facebook message. We'll try and open for an hour here when you're coming past, just for those last stragglers, basically.
Hey, do you do anything online? Have you got a website people can check out?
We do. www.croctent.com.au is like an online shop, just in case you get home and you've forgotten something. And then best way to contact us is with Facebook, because we no longer have a landline. But yeah, so just Facebook's the best way to contact us.
There you go, Croc Tent. Check it out when you're up here. Make sure you drop in, get your souvenirs. But hey, if you need to top up on your souvenirs from Cape York, or you want to pretend you've been here when you haven't, jump on the website, get some.